Newt Gingrich has spent almost a week fending off charges about his character, and on Thursday, Newt Gingrich's second wife, Marianne, publicly leveled an accusation that her husband asked her for an open marriage so that he could have a relationship with the woman who is now his third wife. Newt Gingrich angrily denied the accusation during Thursday night's GOP debate, and we are now joined by Jackie Gingrich Cushman. She is daughter of the former House Speaker, and she's in Charleston, South Carolina. Good morning to you, Jackie. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Glad to be with you.
So, Jackie, you believe that your father is a changed man at this point?
Well, I think he gave a very good answer on Thursday night at the debate. And it's interesting to listen to the prior segment when you're talking about he's volatile, that he's, what has he done? And to me, it's really interesting because one of the things you can really look at is his record as Speaker. And he not only led the contract with America in 1994, but when he was elected, when a lot of people said, hold on, we don't need to pass it quite that rapidly, he actually kept his word to the American people, and they voted on everything in that first 100 days, which was a lot of work, which is a lot of the pushback you now get from the establishment. They know that Newt Gingrich means real change in Washington.
Even his friends, however, though, Jackie, have talked about his volatile behavior, and then he has his GOP foes who are continuing to grab a hold of that argument and make it a centerpiece of this conversation. How do you get away from that?
Well, I think they're trying to make anything an argument that doesn't talk about policies. If it's not one thing, it's another. I think the American people are watching how he behaves in the campaign trail. They're listening to him. They're having a dialogue with him. And that's what's really resonating. They know that he's the only candidate, including President Barack Obama, that has actually on the national level balanced the budget 4 years in a row. The only time in my lifetime that has happened. He cut taxes, he cut spending, he's reformed welfare. He is the leader that we need right now on the national level to really change Washington.
The debate in Washington has been critical to this economy recently, and there's been a lot of discord, an inability to come to the table and to make agreements across the lines of politics. Do you believe that, given the volatility that his friends, your father's friends, have even said he represents, that he can do that in an environment like this?
Absolutely. He is the only candidate, again, including President Obama, that has a record of working with the opposite party in Washington to actually govern. And I'll give you an example. Remember when he was Speaker, President Clinton was the president. And they understood that if things weren't scheduled on the House floor, because all the appropriations, all the money starts in the House. So if my father didn't schedule it or didn't make sure it went through, it wouldn't happen. And if President Clinton didn't sign it, it wouldn't happen. So that those two gentlemen actually worked together from different sides, and they governed the country. They got things done. And this is why he's such an incredible candidate to put up against President Barack Obama, who currently is complaining that he can't get anything done. The fact is that's how our government was set up. The fact is real leaders govern, they don't complain, and that contrast will be overwhelming this fall.
All right, well, Jackie Gingrich Cushman, we appreciate you joining us this morning. Thank you.